Alright, well, welcome back to the pick a card. I was recording a full 3 minutes before I realized I wasn't really recording. Okay, anyways. I think I'm needing to release some of the rigidity I have based around this mindset on this, okay? Messages about the situation or what you need to know, what your past on loved ones and spirit team wants you to know regarding the situation or person in your life, okay? So, group 1, we have No Place Like Home with the eagle. Eagle spirit coming in today for us. I felt strongly like this would be a message first from somebody from their ancestors, okay, their lineage, grandparents, great-grandparents, or even if you've been daydreaming about or running across a lot of information about Egypt, past lives, and such, okay? For group 2, we have the MERKABA here. So if you know, you know, or you might be seeing triangles and geometric shapes quite a bit. And then we have the card, the Thinker, number 44. This also could be saying that you're seeing double numbers like this, or even triple digits, 111, or stuff like 144 or 566, 111. But I really feel like this is more of the double digit numbers. Group 3 with the hematite stone. And the card number 1 with yang energy. And yang is our masculine side, but let me read this to you really quick. Not the card meaning, but what I gathered from the hematite. The hematite can help with blood pressure, improve your circulation, reduce clots, and also slow your PMS symptoms if you have a heavy flow. Okay, and this, if you're drawn to more than one group, I can totally see that right now. Usually these things tie into each other at some point anyways, but also I feel like group 1 and group 3, something about your health, looking into your health, bettering your health, or concern about your health. Okay, so they're just wanting to put that out there for you, that yes, if this is you, one of these groups or all of these groups is definitely meant for you. And I'm just going to fill it through. I'm not going to pre-pick cards or anything because I feel like I'm going to use several different decks for each group. So I shall be right back with group 1, No Place Like Home. Okay, group 1, so what would your ancestors like you to know about the situation at hand? It's coming to an end. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And it was a temporary situation. It's always a temporary situation. Also, something about the home, because we've got tint. So maybe you're needing to move or change sites or even change rooms or whatever is going on in your home. I'm not going to try to list a bunch of different ideas. I mean, follow your intuition. If you know, you know, right? If you're here and if it's resonating thus far, that's good. This was a major challenge for you to overcome. Something within the household, how you view your family dynamics. Maybe there was somebody you needed to walk away from. Okay, so I guess I am going to put out what it is or what it could potentially be. Alright. Take care, enemies are working against you. So this is telling me that this was for the betterment. Whatever is happening or whatever you decide to do, it's happening for a reason, right? Or maybe this is somebody who walked away from you and you're just really struggling to heal from that. We also have tent and mountain here too, so maybe wanting to go to the mountains, go camping, hiking, some sort of retreat or vacation. Group 1s. Also, you might be getting the message that you have a secret admirer. We have somebody's got some new love coming in towards them. Someone new is entering your life. Oh my gosh, let me just draw on camera. An eagle is showing up for eagle. Do you see how thick this deck is, y'all? Come on now. I can't make this up. The group 1 is called the eagle. It's hardcore coming through for you. 444 on the timer. There it goes. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So, you are like soaring through this. The situation, the deal with the house, it's temporary, okay? And Maybe we need to start looking at it from that perspective, like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I trust everything's going to be really good, and I'm going to be open to receiving the help that I know I need, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. So your spirit team is like, hey, we're sending you people. The past on loved one is sending you people. I was drawn to this deck, so let's try it. Yeah, in need of help. And then maybe there's a need to set the pride aside and be like, all right, God, angels, ancestors, what's the plan around this situation? There might be someone you're admiring from afar also. Something that comes into your life that you're really going to admire. And this doesn't even have to be romantic. Unfortunately, we're all conditioned for our minds to go automatically to love and romance when we talk about something like that. But I'm not saying that that's not in the cards for you. I'm just trying to say that, what am I trying to say here, Spirit? Admiring the beauty in everything. Admiring the home that you are in. Like this new wave of gratitude, graciousness, acceptance is really going to be coming through for you. What else do they need to know? Within the next few weeks, okay? So, in need of help, assistance, guidance, this is coming in the next few weeks. There's no need to worry, my loves. They're saying it's okay. It's okay. It might seem really tumultuous right now, but it's going to work out perfectly. Remain positive. And within the next few months, okay, within the next few weeks, the situation is going to ease up. There will be triumph over obstacles. And then after that, within the next few months after that, there's something else coming towards you. Something that's better. Okay? And then by a year from now, yes, something about success and what else are you trying to go through here? Yes, on what? A year from now. Yeah, complete harmony. Harmony within your life, your relationships, your home life. Something isn't happening right now because it's not the right time, but the situation will improve. There's always a need to get more information too later before you decide to take action, especially in the romance department, okay? There's something about unlikely romance right now. It's, okay, so this has always been a thing with people, and please don't take offense to it, but if you are single or you're trying to heal through a separation or a divorce, and you're already wondering or curious about initiating another relationship, that's a committed relationship, or you know, already looking out to seek a companion, there's this need to just pull the reins in back on that and focus on the things, the people in your home, yourself, and like I guess if you have kids, you know, focusing on that and focusing on the healing of yourself too, and the situation, believing that the situation is going to get better. I felt really drawn to the stinking romance deck. So your ancestors would like you to know yeah, this relationship is definitely in the past. And then I cut the deck on separation. Time from your partner is on the horizon, time apart. So there's a reason to this, and there were children involved, but there was also a lot of deception around the children. Somebody might have been having a hard time releasing their ex too, and comparing, and maybe they were kept throwing their ex in your face, like, well, so and so didn't ever do this, or you know, or vice versa. But there will be new love coming towards you and new chemistry as well. Okay? And this is going to happen after you Heal and release the past. You experience more love in your present moments. What else are they doing right now? Healing and releasing and forgiving your parents or whomever, okay? As I say, forgiving your parents, it says religious factors. So you could be healing from the upbringing and the religious aspect of things, or really questioning their so-called standards that they had around this conformity in the religion. Maybe you were pressured in past instances to really give your relationship a chance, because we're all conditioned to believe, well, not all of us, but you know, in a lot of religions, that you're supposed to marry by this date, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to have kids, and then even after you grow apart or you fall out of love with each other, you're supposed to stay together. Like, that's stupid. People grow and learn. Either we can grow and learn from our mistakes together going through life and learn how to overcome every little obstacle with each other, or we just end up healing and growing apart. And then that's, you know, parting ways and separating. That's because we're all having to go on these, some of us are having to go on these roads alone, especially if we've always had somebody in our life. We were always involved in a relationship previously, or we always had somebody in our household. So this sense of, yeah, look, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Holy crap, I said that. And so you're setting the standards, okay? These things are falling away from your life, your thinking patterns, these conditioned beliefs, and it's really not, okay, so they want you to stay optimistic about your love life, though. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then I've got this, give your relationship a chance, okay? So this came out while I was talking about parents and everything, and forgiving and healing from the parents. Stay optimistic, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance, and this will be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life right now, but there's this need to focus on somebody struggling. I just heard the word struggling. So what are they focusing on? They're focusing too much on relying on the outside people to help them. And there's this sense of having to go it your own and do it on your own. To love yourself and not rely on outside influences. Embracing your power. You have the power to get up and go do the great things that we want to happen in our lives. It takes work. It takes effort. It takes patience. It takes discipline. Becoming a clear channel. This card comes out a lot. I'm gonna get the book meaning for it on you, okay? Because I don't know. Oh my god, I turned right to it. Well, ain't that some stuff? The best way to live a magically empowered life is to become a clear channel for your divine energy to flow. Are you allowing your divine energy to flow through you, or are you channeling the muck and debris of the world? I feel like we're channeling the muck and the debris of the world, probably, because I've struggled a little bit in the last few moments getting this message out. You can begin to clear your spiritual channel by doing some mental and physical housekeeping. Are you buried in unnecessary stuff? Time to clear it out, because we have the verification here. No need to worry. Time to clear out. Helpful people, guidance, assistance is coming towards you, okay? Time to ask for help and learn more. Are you avoiding what seems difficult, only to allow it to worsen through neglect? Stop procrastinating. Are you absorbing the unhealthy energies of others instead of directing your power to set and serve your own goals? Time to get stronger energetic boundaries. Your divine energy is calling you to recognize and sweep away the mental debris, confusion, physical and psychic clutter, and self-undoing that prevents you from being the receptive, clear channel for your divine energy you are designed to be. Once you become a clear channel, well, it's going to be pretty evident, because that's when we get super open, super wide. We have clarity on lots of stuff. Everything just makes sense. We know we're making the right choices. We know we're following the signs. And, you know, you're going to start seeing the magic in things around you as well. A new appreciation for life and true contentment and enjoyment is coming for you. You're fixing to step into that threshold, okay? Your divine invitation says, take an honest inventory of all that clogs your life, body, mind, and spirit. have the courage to admit the problem and decide to remove it one step at a time. So, taking the time, one step at a time. It's okay to let go and enjoy. And maybe things have been just stopping and piling up for you, or stagnant or not moving, because we're holding on to the anticipation of the outcome. Once we learn to let it all go and we're like, everything is okay right now. Everything is fine right now. I'm okay. My kids are okay. You know, whomever. My dogs are okay. And once you learn, you know, you're going to be feeling so much lighter. I just can't reiterate or express enough. It's going to be okay. Ready to love again. In due time, you'll be ready to love again, okay? Right now, this is love yourself. You have healed from the past to open yourself up to new love. So in the past, I think that's confirmation for what I was saying for someone here, that in the past you were always in some kind of relationship, or having roommates, or you know, you lived with your parents or family members. You know, there's always somebody. You were very codependent on that conditioned idea that you have to have somebody, or whatever it was, the conditioned beliefs around the situation. And now it's like time to go it alone. It's time to go alone for a little while and trust that the divine timing is at work in your life. There's a grip that you have around something, an idea around something, or a fear that just really, they're really wanting to take from you, for you, okay? Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So there could be something that you're busying yourself with, or you feel like you just don't have the time for. I'm not sure. That would be different for everybody. But take charge of your schedule. For some who's in the middle of downtime, okay, well, I can't do anything right now because I don't have X, Y, and Z, right? So taking this moment in these days to learn to build yourself up, because I feel like somebody's hesitant about stepping into or out of a situation because they don't have the confidence in themselves behind it. And again, learning to go with the flow and letting the cards fall as they may. And if this is really resonating for someone, this is as easy as saying, yes, I understand what Sarah's saying. Angels, spirit team, past on loved ones, can you help me now with this? Help me see what it is that I need to see so I can continue to move forward on this healing / spiritual and or whatever journey. Oh my gosh, and then there's spiritual path right here. Okay, so it definitely has a lot to do with spirituality and religious factors. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Okay, so there again, that's what we were talking about earlier around these ideas around love life, or how you think relationships are supposed to be, the religious factors, okay? And forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So you could have some anger derived towards, you know, a family member or somebody who potentially caused you trauma, someone who's just always, I feel like you might not care to talk to this person very much because, you know, there's always something critiquing, downplaying your role as a provider or a parent, you know, somebody who's just not very nice. So there's some anger that's going to be coming out, and maybe this has already happened, and it happened like in an argument, and maybe you said some really mean things, but you know, at least you finally get it off your chest, right? And don't feel bad because they'll forgive you. You need to forgive yourself. You're balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you, and your masculine side to give you confidence. So yeah, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So I think a lot of this is them fighting, plus our ego, plus our wounded inner child, right? And when everything gets all mixed up, it's like a hellacious clusterfuck in our brain, and we get overstimulated, and then we get overwhelmed, and then we get scared, and then we don't do anything because we're so overwhelmed. If you've ever seen those ADHD things on TikTok where they explain how what having ADHD is like. It's like nails it. Everything that ADHD is everything that I was clinically diagnosed with as manic depression and anxiety and stress. But in reality, it was all just one category, and it was ADHD. I was in denial for a long time that was it. But anyways, group 1, look. If you're still here with me, I love you and thank you. And what is the final outcome? Heeding that inner wisdom, heeding the call, knowing that your beliefs are right for you based around the home situation, you having a firm foundation, and a lot of achievements. You're going to be seeing rainbows after this, my love. And the home here, a card, okay? Fulfillment of wishes. You're wishing, you're scared about something, it's coming, okay? Nothing, there could be energies around you trying to trick you into thinking that it's not going to happen, or it's you're not worthy, or it's not worth your time and effort. But everything in life takes work, and you have to meet spirit halfway and take that first initial step out that front door towards whatever it is. Step into the wild blue yonder. Seeing the magic everywhere around you, you guys. Okay, group 1. I hope this helps. I hope it resonated. If you haven't already, if you could subscribe to the channel. Also, it doesn't really tell me who subscribes. So, and also you don't have to turn on the notifications bell. But if you could subscribe, it helps me grow. It helps the names get out there, and the messages that other people need to hear right now. So if this really benefited you and helped you, just sharing it onto any kind of social media platform, and just trying to spread the wisdom, because you're going to be doing that here in the next couple of years yourself, actually. Helping, yes. All right. Love and lights. All right, group 2, for those of you that chose the thinker card, or the sweet little MERKABA, MERKABA, however you want to pronounce it. Number 44. You might want to look up the meaning behind that. I think my dog's fixing the bark too. I apologize for that. No, somebody knocked instead. Group 2. Okay, there was a knock on the door. I was interrupted regardless. Ooh, embracing your power. Okay, so for group 2, the MERKABA, I looked up some essential meanings behind it. It's actually, the word MERKABA is Hebrew for the chariot or vehicle, and also it can pertain to your light body or your spirit. And it also signifies a path to ascension. So group 2, if you guys, you know. If you know what ascension symptoms are, energetic, spiritual warfare, that kind of thing, I feel like this could be you. Embracing your power. What else do we have here? Forgive and forget. Live your soul, not a role. That came out in a pick a card I put out this morning or last night. Live your soul, not a role. Embracing your power, forgiving and forgetting. It's okay to embrace your power, your independence, your spontaneity. Some people like to say, well, I can forgive, but I will never forget. But I know there's some pretty awful things that could have happened to you viewers, trauma-wise, and when we do truly forgive, we actually do forget about it. It completely falls off our radar. There's a lot of stuff in my life that has happened to me, and things that I have done that I never thought I'd be able to forgive others or myself for doing. And I can't even tell you what those are right now, because I truly learned the lessons through it, and I've truly forgotten it, because it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist right now in this moment, because what exists are the feelings and the emotions that you didn't heal through or let yourself feel after the fact. So let's get some more cards here. This is happening though. You're forgiving. It is a forgivable and it's needed. This is why you came back to earth, is to go through this specifically. I think this forgiveness to somebody, an opportunity, choose a new direction, and romance. So living your soul, not a role, with the romance card. What's coming to me immediately is that, you know, 50-50. Just because we're stay-at-home moms, I mean, yeah, what else do we have to do but take care of the household and the homestead and the people in it, right? But it is not my role to pick up after everybody. It is my job as a mother, and the rule of the roost in this motherfucker, to teach these people, these descendants, these other, you know, other energies in my household, to pick up after themselves, to be appreciative of the things around them, and to take pride in their material items that they have. Not only about that, but take pride within themselves too. You know that saying, cleanliness is next to godliness, right? But clean as you go, it's always going to be there. So I myself, okay, anyways, we're going on a roll here. Conditioned beliefs to think that the mother is the mother only, and that we have to do this and we have to do that. Well, guess what? I wasn't always a stay-at-home mom, and I don't feel like you are either, or maybe you were never a stay-at-home parent, mom or dad. And it was still expected of me to come home and take care of everything else as well. Like, I'm sorry, why do we have to go work and come home and be held responsible for the husband's dirty laundry and getting his work clothes? Of course, yeah, making the lunch, okay, these are things that we will learn to appreciate. We do it out of love, not out of expectation. That's the whole point behind unconditional love, is we give without any expectation of anything in return. So, okay, we went off on a thing. Yes, this is your soulmate. I think you're already aware of that group too, but conditioned beliefs around it, okay? And this could be what your partner is healing from too, these aspects, because group 1 had something about religious, around religion and spiritual factors. So group 2, you guys are healing, or the person you're inquiring about that spirit wants to let you know about is healing from these preconceived notions of what their role is, or what your role is, or even for that matter what their parents' roles were, you know. Okay, choose a new direction. I feel like you're okay. So I pulled the Lord card on this, and I feel like there's somebody here who doesn't think they need help and they are, this situation that they're trying to heal from, it's really, you're going through a lot on it, and you've taken it all on your own shoulders, and you don't have to bear this weight by yourself. You don't have to bear the burden and the pain of this anymore. Okay, your Lord and Savior, your spirit team, your angels, your ascended masters want you. Well, if you need help forgiving, ask them. If you need help releasing, ask them. They are there to take it from you. They're ready, okay? Imagine great solutions. And then we've got an opportunity to embrace your power. Speaking of power, what are you talking about on power? Sacred inner space. Yeah. This power, you know, group 2, that is entirely up to you on this situation, right? And I know, okay, so we're going back over here. We can get triggered. Well, you just expect me to do this, or you expect me to do that, and there's no appreciation behind it. Believe me, I've been there. It's hard to keep going and giving out that love and doing for others, even though we don't get anything in return. So this is another thing of where you're coming out of this thing of healing yourself, nurturing yourself. Keep the hope, they say. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So Also, you might be seeing, like, I think that's a cycle for somebody here as well, that this romantic soul role thing is coming around. And look, soul power, always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Connecting with your higher self, letting it. Okay, so yeah, if the angels, God, Jesus didn't jive with you, then I'm going to. It's within you. Your past on loved ones and spirit team wants you to know that the strength and the courage and the ability to overcome this is within you. It's all in releasing, acknowledging, accepting it for what it is, accepting ourselves for what happened or what we're trying to heal from, and releasing it. And there could be an aspect where things seem really muddled for you, unclear thinking, because you might be... somebody's dodging their healing. Somebody's dodging their healing. Somebody is dodging their emotional release. And then in hindsight, then later on, this anger or this resentment or fear or worry, that the emotions that are left undealt with, hold on, we're going deep here. The emotions that are left undealt with regarding this forgiving situation is bleeding over into your waking life, into your partnerships and your relationships around you. And so this anger and stuff and animosity or whatever it is, unforgiveness, and these emotions are coming up for the person that's here in your life right now, and you could be getting very triggered in a situation. It's a cycle that comes around for you. Rainbows could be of significance for you. You might start seeing rainbows after this, but you're healing and integrating, okay? There are omens also. We've got 333. There's a need to retreat. And look, I said emotional release, and there's the card, emotional release. It'll happen in divine timing, okay? Changes are coming in. You're going to be honoring your energy and letting this go. And as soon as you let this go, something, okay, and there's healing energy, grounding, of course, reunion of souls. Okay, so once, this is going to happen quickly, I feel. The ideas around this and this situation is what's going to have you step into this situation. That's going to help you step into your power, because it's going to be like, I see the 8 of Wands card, and it's going to be super quick, and it's just going to be a passing thought, and all of a sudden everything is going to fall into place around it, and it's going to make a lot of sense to you, and things are going to get a lot easier. Power, power, power. Stepping into your power, having synergy. Okay, what else would we like them to know about the situation? 33. You're growing through an emotional process. Could be having dreams about certain stuff too. Set your intentions. Appreciate your talents. Feel joy in all that you do. It's hard to feel joy in our lives when we feel like we're just playing a role. We're just doing something because we think that's what we're supposed to be doing, or that's how we're supposed to do it. Abundance is your right. Abundant opportunities, abundance in love, abundance in material items. You are never alone. Okay. Patience is a virtue. Keep the hope, keep the faith. What else do they need to know about the situation? Look, intent. Focus your energy. There's amazing power in a strong intention. You have the power. You have the power behind it to say, okay, I'm going to sit down with this side, and I'm going, if there was a lesson behind the struggle, excuse me, I belched, what was it? Because I don't understand how something so horrible could happen to something like that could happen to me. and there's supposed to be a lesson, like, and then also that, in hindsight, kind of makes us feel like, well, it happened to us, so we must have deserved it, and that's not true, okay? The lessons that you put out there in your blueprint before you came back to Earth this lifetime, okay, and the people who decided to help teach you these lessons, you chose the person to come over here with you to teach you the lesson, right? But how it played out in their 3D reality and how they took whatever responsibility or action they took, that is on them, okay? That's the exact turnabout or the play of how it happened. I'm not saying that you specifically said it's going to happen this way, and this way. There was just one general broad category about this lesson, and then it happened, you know, by whoever choices were made in those times, you know. So by setting your intention behind your choices that you're about to make, getting up and starting your day. Oh my gosh, step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world, appreciate your talents, okay? More spiritually based practice, more light shining on situations, okay? You were a very spiritual person, you were very spiritual in past lives as well, and you're being guided and asked and called to step into it. Maybe that's what you're needing, stepping into your faith and hope. Opening up to your spiritual source, being open about your spiritual source and believing that there is a spiritual source, releasing the negativity around whatever you're giving yourself based behind those opinions, ideas, or beliefs, because your beliefs are right for you. Going with the flow instead of forcing the river. There's one more card here. Oh look, yeah, revelations, like those small epiphany moments. Listen to your life, the right path will reveal itself to you. And playfulness, play with the child. Children are your greatest teachers. So that's some inner child healing too. We've got feel joy in all that you do. So the need to just release the reins and the anticipation of the outcome, focusing on the present moment. When we're focusing on what we're doing in this moment, on this task, we're not regretting the past or fearing the future. Woo! You guys gonna be okay though. You're gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Your loved ones are gonna be okay. Okay? The people who left your life left for a reason and they were supposed to. The people entering your life are entering for a reason. Some come for a season, some come for a reason. Whatever the rest of that saying is. Oh, okay. They just showed me this deck over here. Here I am shuffling away on the wrong deck. Transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination and releasing old belief systems. I feel like that's going to go from live your soul, not a role, right? And then we have focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason, look for the hidden blessings. Exactly, everything happens for a reason. And we'll say focusing on the negative, and this is where choose a new direction comes in, okay? You're focusing on the negative aspect of the situation. Well, what happened to me then, but I'm still alive, I'm still kicking, I still have a heartbeat. They didn't bring me down. I've got this in my life, I've achieved this, I've accomplished this. There's no stopping me now. We're going to release this, we're going to take it into the cup, and we're going to release it. Like literally, like you could take, I'm seeing, okay, Spirit showing me somebody taking a glass of water and speaking it over into the water. Everything that made you feel, that situation or that person or those people, places, or things, how it made you feel, you're speaking it into the water. And at the end of whatever it is, thank you for helping me move to the path of forgiveness in this situation and helping me to forget it. Thank you for helping me to heal from this situation. Thank you for letting me know and see the blessings and the lessons behind the situation. And the blessings came after the situation, obviously, okay? And then you're going to take that water or do whatever you're guided to do, say whatever you're guided to say, but take that water and you're going to flush it. You're going to put it in the toilet. You might even sprinkle some rosemary on it. I don't know. but you're going to flush it, and it's going to be gone forever, and it's going to go transmute into personal power. Wow. Wow, 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 you guys. Ooh. The King of freaking Fire. Motivational, inspiral. Theatrical, ambitious, taking a leadership role. And look, taking a leadership role. This card is coming out over embrace your power. Step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Communicate your vision, embrace your power. And you guys are indeed stepping into that power. There's a lot of orange here too. So, you know, when we have instances, if it wasn't in childhood, if it wasn't in adolescence, say you were a teenager, or you were 25 years old, or 27, or, you know, you were just younger than you are now with this situation, that your inner child has a little bit of repercussion from that too, okay? So, creativity, you were probably a very creative person previously, and it's going to be really expansive now, because you're going to start painting again, or start drawing, or start getting out into nature. Landscapes are coming to mind. Remain positive. Everything that happens is always temporary. Make sure you're cleansing, you're drinking enough water. Make sure you are being mindful that, okay, maybe not all of this is mine. So let's release what's not ours and what's no longer serving us. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for releasing it and transmuting it. Remain positive. Forgiveness. Recovery in the situation. There's forgiveness and healing in the situation, and there's recovery in a relationship too around you. There's always recovery, right? And improving health. Also, at the beginning, there was something about seeing a doctor. If you feel the need to see a doctor, go see a doctor. If you don't feel it's that serious, try the esoteric forms of healing. Apothecaries. What else is that word? Not Hinduism. Maybe you are looking into Hinduism though. Ayurvedic. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, and friends you cherish. Holy crap. So this is all I have for you, group 2. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. If you haven't already, if you could hit that like and subscribe button for me, because guaranteed this is a general read, so there's somebody else out there who could benefit potential from these messages. Okay, so when you share, or you're not just helping me, but you're helping those who are in need of hearing or assistance and guidance as well. When we can hear from that spiritual source every now and then, that helps. When it validates or confirms whatever we've been going through or feeling or seeing or hearing, it helps tremendously, doesn't it? Love and light, group 2. Look at you, group 3. I don't remember if I started you already. I didn't. Actually, I have to write down your timestamp. Hold one moment. Well, I'm just going to put your timestamp in as 4314, but you know what? The time here for me in Oklahoma is 414, so 414 could have some significance to you. Also, we have the number 1 here, but look. The hematite, let me look this up. I looked it up. Each little symbol that I chose for each group, we looked up a spiritual meaning behind it. So, did I already mention? No, wait, you guys. I'm so sorry. Improve circulation, reduce high blood pressure. Why do I feel like I already read that? And I already went through the spiel on that. I'm losing my mind, I think. Okay, well. Anyways, I think I already said all that. So I'm not going to do it again. Let's see. This could be group 1 and group 2 wrapping together also. Let me look here. So this is your sign to just look into crystals and Ayurvedic healing in general. Generally. Dukes of Hazards coming in, I guess. What is it your spirit team wants you to know about the situation? Something is definitely being Something's opening up for you though, group 3. 2 more cards, please. Oh, thank you. The Animal Kingdom came out the other day too. Let's see. Ooh, group 2 got soul power. Also, always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your inner true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power. Inspired passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred, which is your soul. Communication in the animal kingdom as well coming through. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They have been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So somebody could be, you might have to take your fur friend to the vet, or you might be thinking about getting a fur friend, period. Maybe you're not one who likes animals or the idea of animals, but could be something coming toward you. Or one of your spiritual abilities could be pertaining to communicating with the animals. I mean, you've heard of the dog whisperer, the cat whisperer, and the horse whisperer, right? We're going to get more info, more clarity, more guidance, more validation. I have incense burning over here, by the way, so fire. The yin. Okay, wait. I have to look up that card really quick. They wanted me to give you the essential meanings of the yin card here. This is Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, by the way. This is a super good deck for first timers if you're wanting to hone and practice your intuitive skills. She has a quiz online also, testing your intuition. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action, and this is saying inspired passion, working with that soul power. I'm feeling you on this, group 3. I'm feeling you. Okay, coming to the edge, not being scared, to take the leap of faith, not letting fear and ego be driven into us and talked out of us, right? Keep the breath. Remember to love yourself. Love yourself. All right. Correct your mistakes. Keep your commitments. You've grieved your losses. Okay, so there was, you could have lost a animal as well. Oh wow, okay, I'm sorry. If you lost anybody or even a fur member of the family. Specifically to horse, and this might not even passed over, you might have had to sell it or something. Keep your commitments, inspiring passion. So it's like you're being guided or tested to keep commitments, these grand ideas. If it's getting on YouTube and making a video, or writing something down, or being momentarily, you know, pulled to go hug a tree, or I feel like it can be different for everybody, okay? The soul power to correct your mistakes. Always remember that your soul, it comes with a body. Okay, so we could be living in the shoulda, coulda, woulda sense of things, and Spirit is saying, you know, you're just human. Still remember, you know, you are still human. As long as we're in this vessel, we still have human, and we make human mistakes. Appreciate your talents. A lot of orange here. Let go of ego. Accept struggles as lessons. Also, there could have been a material loss or financial loss here. Everyone and everything has value, and love is your energy. So there's this new passionate heart healing ignition happening for you, I think. Appreciating the fact that you have the gumption to own up and take accountability for past circumstances, past instances, okay? Here's something that's really going to start driving you to do, though. Something is going to ignite within you. Could be a creative endeavor, wanting to paint, open a business, go back to school, just paint your kitchen or your living room, or redo your floor. Something that's really going to help you and inspire you to see something a little differently. And it's really healing for you. This situation is really healing, okay? Excuse me. All I've had today is fruit, pineapple, and banana. Clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. I'm looking at this correct your mistakes card though, so there could have been something that you literally threw out or got rid of that you might be regretting a little bit now. But it's okay. Everything is replaceable. Now, if it was something that, like an heirloom or something that belonged to somebody, the energy behind it can't be replaced, but I'm sure there's more out there, right? Anyways, decisions, okay? I think your egoic side really has kept you in the dark and kept you pulled back from really going and venturing towards what you are passionate about. It's helped you learn through certain struggles though. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Honor your top priorities, and we have keep your commitments there. This could be a need for somebody who doesn't normally keep their commitments. If you always make plans and then you change your mind at the last minute, which I totally get that. Sometimes it's hard to be around or to follow through with those plans or get out and be social, or even just going to the grocery store or something. It's a struggle mentally and emotionally sometimes, because we simply just don't want to be around people. And what you don't realize is your higher self is pulling you towards, you don't want to be around those people because you're going to absorb their negative low vibes already, and whatever they're holding could ignite something within you or push your fears and worries to the forefront, and you could totally be seeing this like way bigger and way worse than what it really is. You know what I mean? So that being said, with the clearing here and clearing our auric field, so we're going to do that right now real quick. Thank you, Spirit, for helping us to clear the auric field of the viewer watching for group 3. If you're open and receptive to receiving, we're just clearing your aura, okay? Release what no longer serves them and what doesn't belong to them anymore. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for helping us to let go of the fear and the ego, and to honor our top priorities and keep our commitments as well. Thank you for the losses I've had previously and the grief that I've had to go through, because I know that struggle was a reason there was an ending coming to a new beginning, right? Playfulness, independence, self-love, gratitude, faith, priorities again, wisdom, opportunity, love, boundaries, love, revelation, passion. I'm just saying the ones that I'm seeing because I'm shuffling here. Peace. It's coming for you. Embrace your confusion. Let there be peace and not knowing all the answers. So, that being said, though, you are probably not understanding the lesson behind that struggle at the moment, but there's the same aspect of needing to forgive. Anyways, this is part of your journey, and this is part of the reason why a lot of us came back. You might need some information to look deeper into the situation also before proceeding further. Creativity, though, here, opening for you, and okay, creative goals that you're going to embark upon. Hot air balloons. You're going to release the need or the outcome, the fear-based outcome that you have, the fear-based expectation around it. Releasing your ties to the past also. A brand new beginning. Where else are we going? There's a lot of blue here too, so throat chakra, definitely. Ancestral wisdom coming through for y'all. Let's see. These cards right here. They are tying in together, but news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, or friends you cherish. And reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Accept struggles as lessons. So I feel like this loss and this struggle and lesson is around money for some of you. Seek out intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. And bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. And look, it's got appreciate your talents. You know you're a good multitasker. You know you can juggle several things and situations at once. But you don't always have to be juggling. You don't always have to have lots of stuff going on in your life. Group 3. You've made a decision to let go of the ego, to keep your commitments, seeking out those intellectual solutions to your problem. You're going to be acting quickly and decisively. This is more of like a futuristic read for you, Group 3. Group 1 and Group 2 was something that was going on with them right now, I feel, or had been going on. Opportunity for romance. Group 2 got that, or Group 1, I don't remember. There's recovery and a situation, okay? Whether that's even recovery from the road of addiction, maybe you're on sobriety. Don't stop. Don't stop wanting to do better. Don't stop daydreaming and hoping and wishing. The yang energy, though, also said it was our masculine energy, and there was this need, authoritative need to keep going. But it's like your ego, you need to stop and take a step back and say, oh, I'm still carrying, there could be some situations where you're still carrying concerns and worries around a situation that's over, that ended a long time ago. It could be around romance. Anything else for Group 3? Take action. Compromise. There's something better. Remain positive and success. Remain positive and believe that you will have success in the situation. There was something coming towards you that's a lot better than the previous situation, and that's why it came to an end. There's always a positive, a peaceful resolution, and we have peace right here, and the situation will improve. Remain positive. So the egoic side, within the next few months, okay? This situation is going to take a little bit, but you're still learning the ins and outs. To get, if you need more information on it, ask your angels, ask for a sign, look for a sign. What else? Okay, I'm really drawn to this deck, so. Heartbreak in reverse. Heartbreak in reverse. Sensitivity, very sensitive. Skill development, developing your psychic, intuitive abilities. Manifestation powers. Leaving a legacy. There's going to be strategic planning around this, okay? There is an ending. Yes, that ending to that situation. Resilience. You have an immense amount of resilience. Don't be so stubborn, though, okay? The chakras things are real. We do have those energy centers within us. We do hold energy from other people. We absorb other energies unknowingly. If you're not protecting yourself on a daily or doing some sort of cleanse at least 3 times a week, that is needed at this time. It's going going to take hard work, but you're working on leaving a legacy. Juggling multiple priorities right now. Somebody leaving your life that you knew was a false person anyways. Somebody could have potentially taken advantage. Or they don't understand or appreciate the real you. Group 3. The 7 of Cups. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond clouds. Money improvements. And the Wheel of Fortune. Elevation of money. Or travel, overseas trip, and also completion of phases. I'm going to get another card since those are driving so well to read. And money losses. All is not lost. If you look forward, you may have something to salvage. So this guy's, you know, worrying about the cups he no longer has, but he's not focusing on the positive aspect of the 2 that he still has behind him. So what Spirit is telling me, this is a very big cycle that revolves around money issues for a lot of you, and how we see money, how we spend it, how we choose to, you know, barter or whatever. And it's like your blueprint is starting to activate, like hardcore. And this cycle is going to be coming around more frequently. We also have an eagle here, so if you're drawn to group 1, the time is 4:33 and the clock was 1:01:22. So lots of synchronistic numbers. There's change coming in this money situation. We've got the number 5 here. Balancing and planning. Okay. So we know stuff is going to be hard work. It's going to take work and progress, but slow and steady. And changing the perception and knowing that the struggles are lessons, okay? Just keep in mind that it is all good, okay? You're alive, you woke up today. I don't know if I said that already in this group, but there's lots to be grateful for here. Just like this guy, he's got to hold 2 full cups over here, and he's not even focusing on what he's got in his life, okay? So looking at the abundance around us, but you guys have completed an inner journey though, and your spiritual abilities are really, really ascending to the next level, okay? You're balancing out your masculine energy and also the sexual energy between the masculine and the feminine. You're creating a sacred space. You're using your discernment on who you're deciding to share your energy with, or who you're interacting with. Okay, because you are an ancient old soul. You've been here many times, and you have actually achieved the integration process a few times before, but you hadn't made it as far as you have now, okay? The thing is to release your burdens and leave them in yesterday where they belong, okay? Because every day is a new day, and there's a reunion of souls. Somebody's going to be bringing the truth into you. There's the eagle spirit again. Pay attention to the omens. So we've got eagle and hawk spirit coming through. Something pertaining around a home, a cycle around a home, feathers, and look, oh my gosh, feminine energy, transformation, endings, forgiveness, 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 unlimited potential and unlimited possibilities. There's healing energy around and growth around several things going on around you, your household, your family members, the people in your life. Everybody's healing. Everything is healing. You are healing. Your insides are healing. You're healing from the inside out. You're healing emotional, mental, and physical. And learning to put that self-love and wishing, well, hey, we should have done that more often. And that correct your mistakes just popped into my head. So you're learning to take time out for yourself and nurture your needs. And you know what you need, and you know what's right for you in your life. And you're not going to let anybody else tell you otherwise. Some other people might have an opinion or a suggestion, well, you need to do this or you need to do that, but your heart is really calling to do what you wanted to do in the first place, and that's what's going to happen, okay? You're moving into balance, honoring your energy, grounding yourself. This is going to help keep you more in the present moment and having this sense of joy and gratitude. There could have been an emotional release that was coming for you, but this is going to happen in divine timing. The abundance that's coming towards you is happening in divine timing. This abundance could be a soul connection, emotional and love fulfillment, right? This is all I have for you, group 3, though. You guys are doing it, you're making it, you're pushing through, you're accepting the struggles, you're seeing the blessings in the struggles, so the lessons in the blessings, so we call those blessings. And you're releasing what you're needing to release. Allow yourself to be lazy, because it's okay to do nothing. Relax for a little while you let the spirit guides and this energetic world take care of the energy that needs to be taken care of. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, rest when you feel like you need to rest, drink all the waters, eat some bananas or grapes, try to get some vitamins in you or something, you know. This will help. Protein and nutrients and nurturing will help our physical vessel. I feel like some of you guys could be like waking up like you got hit by a truck. It's because you're not only you're working your butt off while you're awake at home or at work, you're working your butt off in the spiritual plane too, the astral plane, okay? Somebody close to you is going to have a wake-up call, and it's going to cause a really big emotional upheaval, but this is something is activating within you as well. We have the teacher card. It's going to be activating a new passion. Or for some of you, you've had the wake-up call, and now you're just going through the motions of the activations and towards the passion. But this will come to you in stillness. And the need to focus on the crystals again. That's what they said earlier, right? And it's going to lead you to being able to go with the flow and being effortless and not worrying, letting things slide off your back, not being really scared, expecting blessings and good things to happen in our lives. That's what will happen. Excuse me, right? Okay? So what has been submerged could be fixed into breach also. And this is needed so we can forgive, heal, and release. It's going to happen in reflection, man. Whew, you've made a promise. This was your promise that you did before you came back to the earth plane, okay? And now we just need to focus on breathing too. And one more card here. Final outcome is the good karma coming for you now. The good karma. Yes. Kundalini. There's a vision quest that you'll be going on. Finding yourself. Ancient healing wisdom. Awakening the shaman within. Awakening the witch. Awakening the generational wisdom that you carry around in your DNA. Infinite, okay? Right now you're just feeling veiled and fogged though. And there's this need to maybe focus on the magic around you. To try to let your inner youthful spirit shine and to have fun. Okay? Because there's a rebirth in that scenario. Follow the right rabbit. And a completion. Woo! This completion happened after this last full moon though. There was a perspective changing for you, epiphanies, and the nurturing. So there goes the messages playing again. So I hope it helped. I hope it made sense. That was really, I love it when the decks go like that and it's just one card after another from the same deck. I really love it. So, love and light.